Sit up. All right, so let's what's that? You want to turn the lights down? Oh yeah. I don't think you need to. We can try it. Okay, so all right, so here. All right.
Which actually kind of makes sense.
Okay, listen up. So let's go through these wrist bones, these carpal bones right here, right? So if you look on your sheet, it should say carpal bones, right? Right? All right, so we're gonna go in order there, right? And the first one should be the scaphoid, right? Okay, so if you look, and again, there's a little bit of a delay on this, so you'll see my things pop up in just a second. And right here, that is my scaphoid, right there. So we're on the bottom row. This is my index finger right here. See that? Okay, so my hand is facing like this. My thumb is right here towards me. Or we're gonna go like this. There's my thumb. All right? And then there's my finger. So my pinky's all the way over here, right? So we're gonna start right here because I want to go in order of what you guys have on the paper in front of you, and there's a reason for that. Okay? Are you guys good? All right. So this one right here is going to be the scaphoid one. I come down off my index finger. There's a little bone right there, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then we have the scaphoid. You guys see the scaphoid? All right. And guys, when I'm done here, I'll come around and I'll look at these. Just this is the fastest way to do it right now. All right. Do you guys see the scaphoid? All right. Yeah, and that's why I'm doing it this way, because I won't be able to see if you just hold it up back there. So let's do it this way, and then I'll come around when we're done, okay? All right, everybody good? So again, this is your index finger. This one over here I have, only portion of it. This is the thumb. Okay? And then I'm going to go towards my pinky to this one right here. Do you guys see that one? Is it up there? Yeah. All right, you guys see that right there? That's going to be my lunate. Okay, when I say the word lunate, what do you think of? If I say luna?
Lunar moon.
Right, you think of the moon, right? And the reason they call this one the lunate is because it's shaped like half a moon. It'll be coming down there right now. See that? It's shaped like half a moon. That's why I call it the lunate. Okay? Yeah, it's in there. Look, I have it like this. It's actually in there. I have it like this. It's actually in there this way and kind of facing up towards your ring finger. Okay? They will, and I'll get to the fingers in just a minute, okay, and other bones. Okay, are we good? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot over just a little bit more to this one right here, and this one's called the Triquetrum. So now I'm coming, this is my pinky right here. I'm coming down, and this is the Triquetrum. That's right here.
Wait, the lunate is only one bone?
The lunate's only one bone. Okay? So I got the scaphoid, the lunate, the triquetrum. We good? All right, can I go on? Yes, I'm going to get that smaller bone right now. All right, are we good? Are we good?
Very bottom one?
Right there's the lunate, the very bottom one. Right there is the lunate, the very bottom one. Okay? All right, and then like I said, this is going to be the triquetrum. I'll wait for the screen to catch up. This is the triquetrum right here. Okay? Now, is everybody watching? Yes. Because this is what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to turn this sideways like this. Okay? And what you'll notice, I will, when I'm done here, I'll come around and show you guys too. I just figured this is the fastest way to do this. So now if you notice, I have a bone right here. Now, technically, these are two different bones. These are two different bones, right? But they fuse them on here just so you guys can see, or so it doesn't fall off, right? Huh? Yeah, this is the one's actually coming out. So this is called the Pisiform. Okay, that's the Pisiform. And that's the Pisiform right there. If you feel, you can feel this, Avery, right here. All right, that's that bone right there. Yeah, that's the Pisiform right there. So see, you have your pinky, and the Pisiform's right down here. All right? All right, now turn this back over. All right, and now I can't see the Pisiform anymore, but we're going to come back to that, okay? Are we good? Yes. Now, if I look right here, this is called the Hammy. This one right here. All right, you see that? This is the hamate that's right there. All right, we good? Now, it's hard to remember that, right? Because there's nothing too distinguished about it. But if I flip my wrist back over, or if I flip the hand back over, you'll notice there's a hook on the hamate. That's right here. Yes?
Why is that there?
It's ligaments and tendons attached to it. You need to know the hook of the hamate, which will distinguish the hamate, right? Okay? Huh? No. All right, yes.
So let's say one of these could break, right?
In real life or on there?
In real life.
Okay, yes.
Like, what would happen?
So most of the time, it's just going to heal up if you break one. Every once in a while, you'll get something where you damage the blood vessels that go to it, and it'll actually die.
No, but wouldn't it like break your stomach like structures?
It depends on how bad you break it, right? If I just get a simple fracture in there, it would just be okay. Okay. All right. So that's the hook of the hamate right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and flip this back over. And now, if you look right in the middle here, this is your middle finger right here. Hold on. That's your middle finger right there, right? Right below that, right there, is the biggest bone in the wrist. All right, this one right here is the biggest bone in the wrist, and we call this the capitate. So that's my capitate, that's right there. That's the capitate. Do you guys see that? Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to move away from the capitate to right here, and this is going to be my trapezoid. This is called the trapezoid. So now I'm at the bottom of my index finger, and I have the trapezoid. See that? And I know these are kind of hard to distinguish because it doesn't really have the joints separated that well, and it's not showing up in the camera. But now, if I look right here, again, this here, I'll just let go. This here is the thumb, right? I don't have the full thumb on here. But after the thumb, I have this little bone down here, right? And this is my, I know, I hear a phone. And this is going to be my trapezium, right? So I have a trapezoid and trapezium. This is the trapezoid, this is the trapezium.
This is the one that looks kind of like California.
Down here?
Yeah.
That's the scaphoid, that's where we started.
No, that one.
Yeah, it's a scaphoid. That's where we started. So we went all the way down here, then came up across the top, okay? All right? Do you guys see that? So again, I'm gonna have my trapezoid and my trapezium. Shh. Are we good? All right. All right. So that's the carpal bones. Okay. Are we good? Okay. I'm gonna stop this now. Is everybody okay? Or does anybody have any questions while I'm up here? I'll come around and help you guys with this. Okay.